Saturday, she not only held a press conference for the worldwide launch of her new album, Body Language, but also put on a one-off show that cost over £1.3 million, called Money Can't Buy. Media and record company executives from 40 countries were invited to attend both events, and I've got to say it was one of the biggest launches I've ever witnessed for an album. About 100 journos crowded in to hear what Kylie had to say about her 9th studio album, Body Language.
The Rugby World Cup.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
Okay.
I actually had to pull myself away from the TV this morning because I was screaming too much and I thought I would lose my voice. Sorry, show's cancelled. She was watching the rugby. And I didn't get into this industry to become famous. Well, actually, you don't see me when I'm not that happy, and I don't look that good then, I have to tell you.
Yep, a young girl from Melbourne charmed the world. The press conference was attended by people from pretty far-flung territories, including Australia, Romania and Estonia. It took place at London's Hammersmith Apollo. That's where the concert was held, and that's where I went for this exclusive one-on-one interview with Miss Kylie Minogue. I don't think I've ever seen so much media assembled for an album launch. What's it like facing a mob like that?
Oh, I guess I'm as used to it as I can be. It's still a little strange. But they were great. Seemed genuine and enthusiastic, and literally they've come from everywhere. So I'm only just beginning to comprehend how big, how international tonight is.
You've had the most amazing reviews. Music Week magazine here in the UK have said this is not only your strongest album yet, but they've credited you with combining cutting-edge cool with commercial appeal. I guess mission accomplished.
That's nice. Very nice.
Is that something you set out to do, to push the boundaries but also keep the fans happy?
Yeah. To be able to look back and see light years, we reclaimed pop, Fever, and pushed it and went more electro, and Can't Get You Out of My Head says it all, really. And then to try and find another space where I can maintain the sound that people know, but just experiment with it. And I think Slow is, I'm still amazed that it's #1. I really am.
Do you ever compare the way you record now with the way you did in the early days when you used to sort of walk in the door and say, this is the song, here's the tune, off you go?
Yeah.
That's how it was.
It was, and I think there was some kind of perfection with that. That's the way that machine operated.
And it worked.
And it worked. But it's a lot more rewarding to do it the way I do now.
Do you still get a buzz out of things like, you know, seeing a 20-foot Kylie sitting on this building?
I did get a kick seeing that yesterday because I'd seen the mock-up of it. I knew it was here, but we've all been rehearsing way the other side of town. So when we arrived last night and it was just getting dark and craning my neck out of the car window, and firstly noticed the huge picture, and then we go, 1 day, 45 minutes and 3 seconds to quick, get inside, sound check.
I've got to tell you, you look more beautiful and content than I've ever seen you. You're obviously very happy.
Oh, you are kind.
I mean it, and I speak for a lot of other people.
Well, I feel better. I just feel healthier, I'm more relaxed. Things just seem to be, touch wood. Is this real wood?
How much of that's due to Olivia?
I'm not really, I'm kind of keeping him out of it and just letting people know that he's wonderful, I'm very happy, and he's very different to anyone I've met before, and I think he's a good influence on me.
How difficult is it building a relationship with someone with the whole world watching on?
It's more difficult. I don't know how much more difficult, because it's been a while since I've not had that kind of attention, and to a point I can understand people's interest, but it is a bit bizarre when, especially when you have all of that interest and there's nothing like that happening. So you're forced into a corner to say yes or no, and you just don't want to even comment on it.
Could things be much better now?
No, to be honest. Which makes me feel a bit nervous having said that. They're sure to go plummeting downhill, but no, I'm just trying to enjoy it along the way as well. So that's helping make things good.
Smell the roses.
Smell the roses.
There she is, 15 years down the track or whatever it is, absolutely at the top of her game.
Fantastic, isn't she?
She's a worldwide pop icon.
And she knows not only how to woo the audience, work the crowd, she knows how to woo the media as well. She's polished.
She was an absolute delight in front of that crowd. I guess that comes from confidence and contentment and all that sort of stuff.
Fantastic to see, and this went on sale yesterday.
This was on sale yesterday. The single Slow is already #1 in half the countries around the world. The album Body Language out yesterday. And thanks, Kylie, for the exclusive for the Today Show.
All right, well, you go home and count your frequent flyer points and get some sleep.
Yeah, I think there are a couple there.
Bit jet lagged. Thank you, Richard.
Kylie has wowed them in London with a one-off show to promote her new album, Body Language. More than $2 million was spent on the concert for just 4,000 fans. Kylie is now the most enduring female solo artist in British history, reigning at the top of the UK charts for almost 16 years.
As the world media scrambled for Kylie's attention, I was backstage preparing to chat one-on-one with Kylie, literally hours before she performed her $3 million showcase.
I feel a lot of love in the room. Break it down, down.
You must be thinking you're pretty cool about now, aren't you? I mean, you must have come out of that and thought, you know what, I have pulled this off. Did you?
For the album?
Yeah. Did you get a bit of sense of that?
It feels really surreal to me. I'm seeing album images everywhere. I'm doing a show in a matter of hours. I just feel really pleased. It's done and it looks good and it sounds great and I'm happy with every track and the response has been pretty amazing.
Are you feeling better than you've ever felt in your life? Is this like a peak? Have you reached a peak?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I say that, I think, should I say that or shouldn't I? Will it all go horribly wrong? We wanted to bridge the gap between Fever and Light Years. I think it's more woman than any album I've done before, and I've described it as being or having more curves and being less angular. It's only one song that was direct from an experience, which was Loving Days. I'd just been on this great sailing trip and flew to Dublin to work with these writers and producers, and they said, "But we know you've been on a boat." What? Oh, yeah, I guess you do. With paparazzi and things.
We all know you were on a boat.
Like, okay, yeah, I was on a boat. Do you fancy writing a song about that?
After splitting with model James Gooding in May 2002, Kylie found love again with the French actor Olivier Martinez. I've been listening to this album and on some songs I'm thinking, I'm so glad I'm not in a relationship, you know? Then I get to the other ones and think, oh,
I wish I was
want
in
to do that. That's really
sit with
good.
someone on the couch.
I'm going to go sailing. Do you have any brothers? Because I could go sailing.
He does, actually.
Are they all as good looking?
He was on the boat too.
Really?
And he's gorgeous.
Single, or are they just all gorgeous?
There's only 2 of them.
Well, if you ever have children, I don't know, I don't want to like scare you or anything, but you know when there's sometimes if 2 really good looking people have children, the whole genetic thing can backfire. You know what I mean?
Where does it go to?
The genes, like they form and they go, oh, there's too many good looking genes. What do we do? And you don't know how they might turn out.
Yeah, but it's like the lucky dip, isn't it? It's like the chicken raffle.
But anyway.
You never know.
We'll just cross that bridge when we come to it, right?
Real honour to introduce our next act. Electronic pioneers who blazed a techno trail before most of today's talent. Yes, hello. Before most of today's talent could tell one end of a turntable from the other. You could be a rapper, a pop princess, a guitar man, or an electro virtuoso. But no matter what music you make, you'll owe a debt to these guys. People of MTV, I give you